Down. We're going to start with that. Down. Get down. Come on, get down. I got things to do. I have things to do. You have to get down. Move your butt. Thank you. Okay. Let me get this mess picked up real quick. That mess down. Okay, get that out of the way for the moment. Let that heat up over there. And let's get books. Okay. Okay. I actually took the books on a little day trip. Yeah, I took them with me to go see what I wanted to use for the covers. Because the original fabrics I got, I didn't like. Like they didn't, they didn't work for me. So, I took the books to the Hobby Lobby to look, see. So let me get these out of here real quick. And let's go ahead and get this measured so we know what we're cutting. It's always important. All right. So overall, they're about 14 and a quarter. So we need a piece that's about 17 by 12. Hi, honey. Let's see, where are we at here? All right, that's 17. So let's cut a piece that's 12. Ish. Yeah, 12-ish. All right, 17 by 12-ish. We're going to need 2 because we have 2 books. All right, 2 of those. Okay. Tissue paper. And our book. Okay, now, let's try not to kill me. All right, so we're going to cut a piece of this. Is get this to a workable size, Normally I would just go out and cut this in the other room, but Amy is working on some stuff out there. So That stuff is more important right now. 17 by 12, that's one. And this one. Let's see. This open. Down to workable size. Hello, Miss Arlene. Good afternoon, Miss Frances. Hi, Candy. How are you, sweetie? Carla. Hey, Mari. All right. Okay, we know this has to be 12 inches tall, give or take. I cannot cut a straight line on paper to save my butt. Fabric, no problem. All right, get this one folded and put away. And I got more of this one because the lines were in the different direction, and I want them both to be the same direction when I put them on the covers. So I had to get more of that one. So we're about 2 inches too long here. Of course, I've got to cut where it's folded, right? Okay, close enough. Close enough. All right, so I have the iron heating up. Let me get this out of the way. I'll do the inside piece once I have them, figured out. So let's build book cloth. Oh, this piece is going to drive me crazy. Let me press that real quick. Okay, that's better. All right. And I got to take a little teeny bit off the bottom here. Otherwise, we're going to have overage, and that gets gross on the iron board. All right. So first things first, I'm going to press this. Hi, Christine. Hello, Janie. All right. I apologize, but I'm kind of set up over here. I meant to do this last set, but life got in the way. I can move it over. It's the cutest little ironing board ever. This process just takes forever. So, let's see what's going on. So, Amy and I went out last night, and we had high hopes. It looked good. I'm pretty sure I've shown you guys the app where, it changes different colors and stuff. And the color was beautiful. We were like, yay! So the darker red it gets, the more, orders are out there. And it said that it was busy. So we were like, yes. So we got in the pepper and we took off. And our very first order came in and it was $17 delivery, which is a big delivery. The average one is probably about $5-6. Okay. It was a little further than we would have liked to have driven, but for good money, if the money's there, I'll travel. Okay, this looks good. Nope, not quite ready there. So we took the order. We got in the restaurant. Amy went in. And she came back just a few seconds later. And I was like, what the? Because she didn't have any food. I was like, what the hell? So she comes back and she tells me that part of the order is not ready and it's going to be 12 minutes. So I found a spot, parked the car, and went inside. What the heck is going on? And this piece is just not adhering here. Hold on. So we waited. The gal in there was very sweet. She came over and gave us some lemonade. She's like, here, these are for you. Sorry about the wait. And we're like, no big deal, Shit happens. Well, we picked up the food finally. We got on the road. All done. Okay. Look, I'm not beyond ironing on a towel. Done it. Multiple times. Matter of fact, I think I've done it on this channel. Okay. Tissue paper. So we get the food. We start heading across town. Delivery goes without any problems. See, that's what I hate. I'll have to get that off later. We delivered the lady's food. She's very happy. Thank you for waiting. I know it takes a long time. Now, we could have dropped the order when we found out that it was going to be 12 minutes. We could have dropped it and left it for somebody else to pick it up, when it was done. But we waited because it was good money and the lady was very nice. So, all right, that's one piece. We got one more to do. number 2. We actually have 3 more to do, but we can't do the insides until we, until we get the outsides done. Okay. How the hell did that happen? I got that damn near perfect. Wow. Okay. So yeah, we, I think I've done book cloth on towels here. So we finished that one and we were coming home back to our regular area, our pickup area. And we had to go by the Hawaiian place. So I stopped and I got Amy a piece of Spam musubi that she loves. And we grabbed some Delicious because neither one of us had eaten. And 2 fat ladies in a car full of food that have not eaten is not a pleasant thing. Mm-mm. So we got our food and we took the phone in with us, in case it went off. Nothing. So we drove back to our area. And just as we were getting back, it went bing. And I went, okay. It was Arby's order. So we go, we sit in line, we wait, we pick up the food. We're almost to the delivery when the phone rings. And it says DoorDash. Now, we don't get a lot of calls from DoorDash. So Amy answers it. And it's this older lady on the phone. And she's like, that order was supposed to be for tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. And we're like, well, at this point, you're going to have to call DoorDash because we've already picked it up. There's nothing that we can do. She goes, okay. I said, all we can do at this point is deliver the food. So we drive over. It is a rehab center right across the street here, like just outside of our housing development in the community here, on the main street. Never really noticed it there. It kind of sits down in the gully, But we went and Amy goes in and she gets in the first door and she knocks on the second door and she tries the second door and she cannot get in the second door. And I'm like, what the hell? So I get out, I go over. There's a bell. We ring the bell. It doesn't actually work. So we go back out to the car. And as we're going back out to the car, my phone bings and it says our order has been canceled. Okay, that's fine. But we've completed the damn order. So usually they pay us like half. They didn't pay us crap. We got no pay for driving across town with this thing. And I was a little upset about that, but what can I do? Hold on, I got a corner over here that's not stuck down. So, all right, that is number 2. And then I'm going to move the ironing board and the iron back over to the other side. I'm actually going to unplug the iron because, you know. Okay, so Mari, if you've never seen this, this is called book cloth. And it is literally just that. It is taking a piece of cloth and turning it into a piece of fabric, a piece of paper that you can use on your book. So what I've done is I've used a product called Heat and Bond Light, the purple kind. You can use another product called Pellon. It's from the same company. And it is a fusible interface that when you heat it, it melts. And it adheres to the fabric, but it doesn't go through it. You know, like when you're gluing fabric down to something and you get that glue that comes through, fabric, lace, all that kind of stuff. This literally turns a piece of fabric into a piece of paper. And it is a sandwich. So, and right now I'm just tearing off the excess tissue paper. So this is now, I can glue this and the glue is not going to seep through my fabric. Okay. And because of that, it gives me a better adhesion. Yes, the Hubbers was meandering around. All right. So I do have a video for this on making book cloth. What in the... Well, that was interesting. Can't find my tweezers. It's okay. That's what we have forceps for. Just needed a little turn. Back. Ha! Okay, I win. I have to try to remember not to put this away with quite so much glue on it anymore. So then we went and we delivered a couple of little things. At one point we got a Jack in the Box and a Del Taco, which are right next to each other. So I went and delivered those. They were just a couple of miles, you know, like a mile apart in the delivery. So all right. So now let's see if we can get some glue on here. Okay. Now, we're going to move this one off to the side. I'm going to bring the other one over. I'm going to do the other one. That looks good. All right. Okay. So let's get this one cleaned up and then we can get it adhered. So we delivered a couple of small orders, no big deal, you know. And by this point, it was like after 10. And we'd only made like 21 bucks, like $21 somewhere in that neighborhood. And I was like, so we get this order for Pink Box. And we're like, oh, thank God it's over, you know, because there are lulls, you know, where it gets like really slow. And so we were excited because, you know, Pink Box generally signals, my mouth's not working today. It generally signals that it's now snacky time. And snacky time means McDonald's, Jack in the Box, and like a plethora of these orders. It's nugget time. So we got the Pink Box order, and Amy, we go to the Pink Box, and Amy gets out. She goes into the Pink Box, and she comes back a couple seconds later, no food. And I went, what the hell? Are they making the donuts? She's like, the order got canceled. Really? She's like, yeah. By this point, it was almost 11 o'clock, and I made an executive decision. And I said, screw this crap, we're going home. And so we took our toys and we left. Sometimes if you log out and log back in, it starts giving you orders. I don't think it has anything to do with the algorithm. I think it just, I don't know. So I tried that. That didn't work. Amy said she had to pee. That didn't work. Usually that works. I have to pee. Okay, let's go. Bing. So yeah, we came home. I told her, I said, I think it's just because we're right on the precipice. Is that the macaroni and cheese from last night?
Mm-hmm.
That sat on the stove all night?
Yep. Should I throw it away?
Throw it the fuck away.
Yeah.
So this is just a giant bone folder that I'm using. You know, sometimes I use this. Sometimes I use the rolly, just depends. Okay. Found my tweezers. Knew they had to be there someplace. All right. So now we got that one. No, you have to sit up straight. You just because you have to. Because I said so. Okay. So, yeah, it was one of those weird, bizarre nights. We got home about 11:15, and Hubbard went, "Hello." Scared him. We did. Because, we came home early. If he was doing anything bad, we'd have caught him. Nah, he was just sitting there playing video games. That's what he does. He works, he plays video games. He does stuff around the house. Okay. Forceps clean. Glue off. There we go. You go, girl. All right, we're going to bring book number 1 back over. It's not completely dry, but, you can live with it. All right, I'm going to get out the big ball. And this is just my, I'm delineating the edges of the spine. Pressing them down a little bit. Alrighty. And then I'm going to trim the overall down. Because I don't like it to be much more than an inch. Where has my roller thing gone? Oh, where can it be? It's in the drawer over here. There it is. So this is a quilting roller, not the standard, that you would see for a paper roller. It's a little wider than the board at the moment. Okay. So now I know where I need to snip. Okay. Let's get this one first. So I'm leaving an inch all the way around. Move this up just a tad. There we go. Now I have rolled across my finger with this cutter. It sucks. Truly, truly does. A little wide there. Oops. There we go. Just snip that. Okay, here we go. All right, so I'm going to put that away for the moment so I don't drop it and impale myself on the damn thing. Now, corners. And all I do is go in at an angle just before the corner. Go out at an angle. In at an angle just before the corner. Out at an angle. In at an angle just before the corner. Out at an angle. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to glue this down. And I like to start on the short edges. So I'm just going to add some glue on there. And then I'm just going to wrap it up. Press it down nice. And then do the other side. Balance. Balance is important. All right. That's two sides. Hold on, let me adjust this because it's a little wonky. Yeah, it's a thing. I went right through my knuckle one time. Another time I went right through the tip of my finger, like right at the cuticle. Oh. I've had some injuries. Me and that tool there have been nemesises for years. All right, so now I'm going to put this side up, and I'm going middle first, and then I'm going to pull up the edges. And I'm trying not to get any glue on my fabric because that's going to show, you know? We don't want it to show. And again, I'm going to bring the ball in. We're going to press that fabric in so that when we fold it, it stays there. We don't want it to buckle. Turning this around, we're going to do the same thing on the other side. And then this one will be ready to be measured for its end piece. Here we go, in the middle. Hold it down. Get that in there. Right there. Right there. There we go. Now, I'm going to put a clamp on this so that it stays squared the way that I want it. And I'm going to do the other one. Same process. It's like the world's worst paper cut is what it is. Okay. So again, we're going to come in with the ruler. that one. Do this one. I usually do this on like a 2-yard cutting board, so it's usually not a pain in the butt. But, you know, when you're trying to do this on the camera, there's only so much space. Okay, that's 1, 2. This is 3. We're just going to clean this one up because apparently it's already at the inch. I did pretty good over on this side. Okay. That was pretty good. All right, let's see what we did over here. Pretty damn good. Amy hates this thing. So whenever she has to cut fat quarters, she always says to me, "Will you get out that thing? Cut the fat quarters for me." Because she just, and I know what it is. It's a height disadvantage. The table makes her have to reach too far and the counter's too high. You know? I know this because my daughter, Cassandra, is also vertically challenged. And when she was trying to use the table and the straight edge and everything to cut fabric, she reupholstered the dining room chairs when we first moved in here. She couldn't reach over that to save her behind. All right, ends. Ends. Okay. It's not that she's incapable of using the tool. It's just we don't have a place that's the right height for her to use the tool. Okay, so that's the 2 ends, and we're going to do top of the bottom. I don't like that. I don't know where my brayer is, so let me see if I can find it. I have the little one up here. Here it is. Yeah, too much glue on there. Okay. Now, yes, usually I use my bookbinding glue that I make, that I mix, but I put it in there. Because that's really all I do with that now. Use bookbinding. I have 2 of these. And they're kids' glue containers. And I just took the kids' glue out. Hey now, if y'all don't mind. I just got rid of the kids' glue. And then filled them with the glue that I like. All right. Let's get this in. You can do it. Get in there. A little bit more over here. Testicle. Awesome. All right. So this one I put my bookbinding glue in, and then the other one I put my other glue in that I use on both projects. Besides, I got tired of being locked out of the jar. Y'all know that was a job, trying to get into that jar every time I needed to bind a book. Okay, this one in. This one, let's take a look. Nope. Better. Okay, standing it up. Putting a clip on here just to hold it. All right, so those are going to take a couple of hours to dry. So let's get some measurements, shall we? Mari, the glue that I use in here is a mix that I do myself. It's It's 1 part water, 1 part Aleene's tacky glue, and 1 part of clear Elmer's glue. So yeah, it's a little different than that, but it's like 1 part water. It's hard to explain it, but usually when I mix it up in a bottle, and I put in a whole bottle of Aleene's tacky glue, and then I put in like 2 or 3 tablespoons of clear, like Elmer's type glue, but the clear kind, and then water as needed, and mix it up, and it makes my bookbinding glue. All right, I think we're going to go 13 by 8. $13 by 8. Okay. Put this away. Over there. So now I'll repeat the process with the inside paper, with the inside piece. But this piece is the one that you want to make sure that you get it very concise. You want it to be very clean, because this is the side everybody's going to see. Okay.
Prestige, see you.
So I'm going to start off by getting a clean edge here. Just a little. There we go. Okay. So 13 by 8. So I'm going to cut this at 14 by 8 so I have some work room. Okay, so we're going to take I'm going to take 3/4 of an inch off of each side. That's going to leave me a little bit. Okay. And then 3/4 of an inch on this side. And then I can put my papers and stuff on and then cut down my final size. Okay, so now I have two pieces that, since the books are the same size and everything, they should fit perfectly, no problem. We're going to take a look at one of them in the first book because it's the driest and see how we did. Oh, it's going to be perfect. Yeah, it's going to be perfect. Because once I put this onto the backing and I make the book cloth out of it, then I'm going to trim a little bit off each side to clean it up. And it'll fit perfectly in there. I think it'll be great. All right. Back up. Step. You. All right. So that's where we're at today, guys. I have to do the book cloth out of these, but I've already turned off the iron, so I'll get back to that in a second because I'm letting the books rest over there. Wow. It's so humid here right now. It's So let's see where we're at. I have projects of 23 challenges from Janie, Carla, Christine, Francis, Sash, and Miss Arlene. Today's the 25th. So on Sunday, we're going to do the Not So Family Friendly Feud. And then on the 28th, we're going to be doing a viewer request for a video for a kimono wrapped pocket. Yeah, I don't know. I watched that video, then I watched a couple of other videos, and I went, okay, let's do this. So if you have a viewer request, something that you've seen that either doesn't have a tutorial or you don't understand the tutorial or you want to see it done in a different way, send me the video. And if I do the project, I will send you the project and I will credit you. And if you want, and I'll credit the original source. And we'll do that. And it gives me more videos to drive people crazy with. Let's see, what else? So we do have dates. Still do not have total destinations yet. We're leaving on the 21st. So I will do my live probably on the 20th. Then the morning of the 21st, we're going to get in the car. I'm not going to do a live. I may go live from the road. We will be gone presumably through the 26th, which is 6 days. We may stay longer. So I may not do a live the following Wednesday because we may be out there longer. We never know. We may get someplace and go, oh, I love it here. There's so much stuff. You never know. But we will be out there. Getting that done. And hopefully here soon we'll know where we're going. Never really know for sure, And then even once we're out there, it doesn't guarantee that we're going to go where we said we were. Because sometimes, we get out there and then Amy sees like this thing and she goes, oh, we got to go do this. And I go, okay. And so we end up going like completely off track. Just beware. Just because we put it down doesn't necessarily mean we're going to be there guaranteed 100%. It's like a 75. Okay. That's it. That's all I have for you guys today. I'm going to go ahead and get these last pieces of these book cloths done and get them glued in. And that way tomorrow we can go ahead and just put the books, not tomorrow, but next Wednesday, Thursday. I might go live between now and then just to get these books in. Look for it. It could happen. Like I'm off tomorrow most of the day. I might actually go live in order to do this. But that's it. That's all I got. I'm going to make the book cloth for the inside and get that ready to go and let these dry and let that dry. And then I'm going to put the book cloth in and then, we'll get together and I'll do the binding. Okay. Oh, my head hurts. Okay. I'm going to go take my meds, spend 5 minutes with the hub. Ooh, I get 5 minutes today. I love you guys and I will see you all definitely on Sunday. Till then, stay well. Don't forget, if you come in on Sunday, I have a special package from the Hags. See you later, my friends. Bye-bye.